Good morning. Friday, March the 14th, 2025. James Rule XRP. A quick video. I lost power this morning, so my generator is kicking in full swing right now. I live in the woods. If a squirrel runs over the power line, if the wind blows, if it rains too hard, we lose power. So yes, thank God that the Generac is powering the rural residents. Now, this episode is sponsored by Uphold, and Uphold posted this yesterday. Flip the switch. If you've been in this community for a while, you know what flip the switch means. It means let's get on to this. Let's make all these cryptos come to fruition. And yes, let's flip the switch, baby. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto teacher. I want to thank everyone for following me on X, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. We're going to cover a couple topics. There's a stablecoin bill in effect. There's all kind of things going on. XRP wallets are increasing. And also there is a piece of documentation that the public is blowing way out of proportion, stating that the SEC released this document, blah, 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 blah. But we're going to look at that real quick. I only got about 15 minutes and I have to head to work, but Friday, everybody. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I have a really exciting interview coming up tomorrow. I'm going to probably premiere it Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, so stay tuned. And let's go and get into it. Let's look at the crypto numbers. Total market cap is around 2.8 trillion. Bitcoin is currently 83,305. Ethereum is $1,905. XRP 232. Let's see. Let's go down to Solana's $126. Cardano ADA is 72 cents. You got Doge, you got Stellar, XLM, HBAR, VeChain, Algo, all of these amazing technologies that for many of you out there are probably like scratching your head going, okay, what is this? The ADA, the XRP, the ETH, the VET, the HBAR, what is all of this? Well, you need to go in and break each one of them down. They are blockchain technologies that each have their own unique kind of use case utility. I am a use case utility token junkie, if you want to call me that. And yes, XRP is my top holding, not financial advice. $2.32. We are remaining above that $2 threshold. Thank you, Jesus. Let's get into it. Senator Tim Scott said yesterday that this is a historic day for the banking GOP. Bipartisan stablecoin legislation now heads to the Senate floor. Let's get the Genius Act to the President of the United States desk.
You know, we had the Fentanyl 23-0. This one was significant because it was historic. Historic in the nature of bringing innovation back to America because we're not over-regulating it. That's great news. Stablecoin legislation heading to the floor of the Senate. Thank you to the entire staff for making this possible. Thanks to Senator Haggerty and Lummis and also Brooks for teaming together to get this historic day in the books. More to come. God bless the United States of America.
Now, this is huge. This is stablecoin legislation. You know, you've heard of USDT, and now Ripple has the RLUSD stablecoin that's going to be used around the world as well as the United States. Let's go one more step. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO at Ripple, says the stablecoin policy is on the way. And big thanks to Senator Haggerty, Cynthia Lummis, Gillibrand, and Senator Tim Scott for their commitment to the Genius Act. This is another 1-minute clip. Check this out.
The digital asset community, and more importantly, the American consumers, deserve clarity. For far too long, the absence of a regulatory framework has left consumers vulnerable and businesses in the dark. This uncertainty has also stifled innovation here at home in America. That changes today. The Genius Act is a bipartisan step forward in ensuring stablecoins are safe and reliable tools in the financial system. The Genius Act establishes common sense rules that require stablecoin issuers to maintain reserves backed one-to-one, comply with anti-money laundering laws, and ultimately protect American consumers while promoting the U.S. dollar's strength in the global economy. This is about keeping innovation and opportunity on American soil rather than driving it overseas. We are also taking an action today to end the weaponization of financial regulators.
Absolutely. And sitting next to Senator Tim Scott was Elizabeth Warren, who is totally against anything related to blockchain. She is a bank junkie. She has millions and millions of minutes. We're not going to go there. We're just going to leave it to that. There's still several people there that are anti-crypto, that are getting paid off by the banks, that are it's ridiculous. But congratulations, the United States is pro-crypto. The House is pro-crypto. We're going places, and stay tuned for more. Here's an article that came out in February, 7 things to know about the federal stablecoin bill, the Genius Act. And I'm going to leave a copy of everything I talk about below. Like I said, a real quick video. We go through here, and the key points, it says that the bill prohibits the issuance of a payment stablecoin in the United States by any person that is not a permitted payment stablecoin issuer. The bill defines the payment stablecoin as a digital asset that maintains a fixed value through backing by fiat currency and other secure reserves, the $1, backed by $1. The bill imposes federal standards on permitted payment stablecoin issuers, including requirements for fully backed reserves, segregation of reserves, monthly certification, and capital and liquidity requirements, as well as the prohibition of rehypothecation. And I'm not going to read the rest of this, but we know that Ripple, each month, they are transparent, and they're talking about RLUSD and what it's being backed by and what the total value is at this time. So get ready for RLUSD. USDT is going to have some competition, so let's keep going. Here's some great news. XRP just hit a notable milestone. And what's amazing is that here in the past few months, there has been so many new XRP wallets created. And right now, the total number of XRP addresses or wallets just hit an all-time high of 6.87 million wallets, people. Here, last year, we were at 5 million. Now we're at 6.8. People are starting to self-custody. People are starting to set up the Zaman wallet. People are starting to set trust lines. People are starting to diversify their assets. And I tell you what, the XRP ledger is being built upon. There's developers out there that are developing some amazing things. The banks are going to integrate these XRP wallets. You're looking at custody. You're looking at last week, the OCC gave the green light to financial institutions to custody crypto and stable coins. So the number of XRP wallets, as well as other wallets in the realm of blockchain, are starting to rise because more people are getting their eyes on the prize, baby. That kind of rhymed, didn't it? So the SEC versus Ripple nears conclusion as XRP and ETH, which is Ethereum, comparisons take the next stage. And really, basically what this article is saying, you have Charles Gasparino, who everybody's like, get over it. But he is part of Fox Business, or Fox, and then Ellie Tarrant. I read the article yesterday talking about how soon that the case can wrap up. But really, right here, this is what Charles Gasparino had to say. He says, "I'm told that the Ethereum example is key." Fox's senior correspondent Charles Gasparino wrote Thursday on a post on X. He says, ETH was obviously issued as an ICO. Its characteristics on issuance was no different than XRP, but used to finance the build out of a platform. Yet Ripple got sued and Ethereum didn't, because ETH had since morphed into a commodity. And back in 2018, William Hinman stated that, although that ETH had an ICO, it is now fully decentralized and it's not considered a security, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, we're going to see what happens. Back in July of 2023, XRP was deemed not a security. So if it's not a security, it must be a commodity, right? Right? But anyway, let's keep going one more time. BlackRock likely to file for a Solana and XRP ETFs, ETF store president stated. And here is Nate Garassi. I'm ready to log formal prediction. BlackRock will file for both Solana and XRP ETFs, exchange traded funds. Solana could be any day. he thinks that XRP, once the SEC lawsuit concludes, when is the SEC lawsuit going to conclude? That is the question. When is it going to happen, people? And finally, I'm going to leave you with this. This is a document that was fully blown out of proportion yesterday on X, on social media, because the community influencers were assuming that the SEC released this as an SEC document, but basically what it is, and it's really interesting. I mean, it breaks down the economic analysis, unlocking trillions of dollars through XRP. And it's a really great piece of documentation. It gets people looking at it, thinking about, wow, all the payment rails can run on top of the XRP ledger, all the above, Nostro, Vostro. And look, right here it says it was submitted by Maximilian Staudinger, whoever that individual is. But basically, it says the comprehensive proposal. XRP is a strategic financial asset for the United States. And like I said, the public assumed that the SEC released this to the public stating, yes, we know this is going to happen. But no, it wasn't. It was uploaded by an individual. There's a way to submit documentation to the SEC. I don't know how to do it myself. But basically, the key points here are stating that economic analysis, unlocking trillions through XRP, addressing the SEC and Department of Justice conflicts, XRP legal clarity pathway, the standard 24-month implementation plan, accelerated 6 to 12-month plan, fast-tracking XRP implementation, necessary actions to accelerate XRP integration, and lifting the XRP contact ban with the SEC, strategic justification, clarification on Donald Trump's Bitcoin reserve statement, and next steps and final recommendations. They break it down pretty clearly here. It's something to get eyes on, to, get the SEC looking at. Hester Peirce, the new SEC chair that's coming in. I mean, who knows? People look at this, people get it out to the public. Thousands of people have shared this and hyped it up yesterday. But, I mean, who knows? Somebody has to get it out there. We talk about it all the time. We're like, okay, XRP was created to be a better Bitcoin. It's faster. It's more efficient. It can be used by financial institutions to send millions or billions or trillions of dollars in seconds for fractions of a penny. So do your research. My name is James Rural XRP. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Some amazing things are happening. You just have to be patient, because if you're patient, I've been in this 7 years and I'm like super patient. You can call me the most patient, one of the most patient individuals out there that have put up with all this bullshit from the SEC and, former members of the SEC and stifling of innovation and, really knocking these companies down. And now it's time for these companies to dust themselves off and get ready for the party, baby. My name is James Rural XRP. We'll talk to you soon. And, hey, I told you so.